They do. They make a bowl where you put like the milk in one side, the cereal in the other side, and then that way you can like control. How fresh. How crunchy the cereal is or whatever.
It
Like
seems
I
like
had
a lot of work to me.
Yeah, I mean, I had granola the other day with my yogurt and my fruit or whatever, and I got sidetracked doing something else or whatever, and then I come back to it, and it was just like overnight oats. I like a little bit of crunch.
Yeah, don't like that overnight
No.
oat, that mushy thing.
No.
So we were before I hit play. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Yeah.
afternoon. Salutations.
And good evening.
Oh,
my name is
boy.
David Marciano, and this is my good friend,
My name's Levi.
Levi Trent Grooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he is the...
Luckiest boy in the world.
Yes, he is.
I really am, though, dude. I don't know. I mean, I think just anyway. I am. That's the end. That's the end of the story.
Well, we were talking... Here's what happened. Before we push play, we were talking about cereal.
Yeah.
And
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch came up.
Specifically.
Yeah, and you know how it can scrape the roof of your mouth. And I said, well, you got to find that little sweet spot. He goes, oh, you like it mushy? And I said, no. I said, you got to find that sweet spot where it's still a little country, but still
Still a little
crunchy,
rock and roll.
but-
Still a little country rock. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. That was
Yeah.
a Freudian slip-ish.
And just where it's that perfect amount of that texture that's just and then
Just right. The Goldilocks zone, I think, right? Isn't that what they say?
Isn't that the point
That's
of
what
that
they
story? What's the point of the story?
What's-
What's the moral of the story of Goldilocks?
Don't break and enter. No breaking and entering, I think. I thought that was the whole thing. It was like,
You get eaten by a bear,
yeah.
or in Florida you get shot. You
Yeah.
shot and killed.
Oh, yeah.
Florida's crazy. Florida has that the
Stand your ground.
Stand, boy.
Yeah,
They can
no.
shoot you. They shoot somebody through a door.
You weren't. Were you? No, you weren't. You didn't. Did you stay last month? No, there was a story about a friend of a friend who went on a little drunken bender situation, and they found out he was shot by the side of the road because he got out of his car and he was accosting someone through their car window. They were in their car, so they have eminent domain of their Ford Taurus or whatever the heck they were.
Shot.
That was comedy, but shot, dead, and perfectly dismissed.
Yep.
Because don't mess around.
Yep.
These colors don't run or whatever.
Yep.
We were talking about Captain Crunch, I thought, a minute ago.
Isn't it crazy how the conversation just bobs and weaves in any direction that it wants to go?
Especially around here.
Well, especially around here.
Yeah. How's your neck? How's your back?
Yo,
How's
everything's great.
That's a whole other thing. Physical therapy start?
Yeah, killing it.
Great.
Crushing it in physical therapy.
Did you get like gold stars? Did you get graded?
No, and that, you know what? I'm
your
going to mention that on
physical?
Thursday. I'm going to mention
Sticker
that.
system or
I'm going to
something,
mention
you
that
know?
on Thursday.
Yeah.
When I get a gold star for today, and they're going to tell me, get out of here.
Or like a Tootsie Roll Pop or something.
Something.
Yeah, you think so.
A little positive reinforcement. Because
Maybe.
that's what that is. What
Yeah.
Levi is talking about is, we all need that positive reinforcement. We need that pat on the back to keep us going.
Yeah, like the prize in the bottom of the Captain Crunch.
What?
Prizes in the cereal.
Never.
You know, like-
I never had any in my.
No,
Captain
you
Crunch.
never had any. They didn't
My
do that.
Cracker Jack.
Yeah, similar
had a-
situation.
But they
They didn't do that in cereal back in the.
Some
When did
they
that
did, they
start? I
did.
wonder.
No, it used to be in the cereal, and
Yeah.
then
I don't
and
think
then
they do
then
that
they
anymore.
stopped it. No, they don't, because it was forcing. Kids were buying cereal just to get the prize and not eat the cereal, and the parents were getting upset. So there was this whole thing, and
Sorry, Mom.
yeah.
I think we did that once or twice to get Chippendale Rescue Ranger toys or like a Batman.
Chippendale.
Yeah,
of
Chippendale,
course.
like the
Of course.
the
You and Chippendales, of course.
yeah. No, the squirrels. Chipmunks. Chipmunks, obviously. Chippendale. No, different Chippendales. Never seen those Chippendales.
Were you ever a Chippendale?
No.
Magic Mike?
No, and we didn't go see. That's one thing we didn't see in Vegas either because I didn't.
It's a little too.
Yeah, well,
A little too what?
I didn't know if it was work related. You know what I mean? Like,
What does that mean? While you were there for the bake-off.
Yeah.
For the
yeah.
convention,
Like
for the-
Nina and I are. I don't know if we.
And they had like all-male review.
Yeah. Oh, several. Thunder from Down Under. They had a Magic Mike thing. They had
do?
whatever. Yeah. But
and
it
women
was
go and they go crazy.
sure.
They just
No,
go
I mean
nuts, right?
that's kind of the thing. I was like, do I want to see a bunch of drunken bachelorettes right now? You know, like,
Yeah.
I had enough of that when I was bartending.
Okay. Welcome to the Spiritual Kitchen.
Welcome to the Spiritual Kitchen. You know what? A close conversation, a vulnerable,
Meaningful?
conversation. That's the word I was looking for. Decreases
We've
loneliness.
only done this about 15
I
times.
think about 15 times at least.
That's it.
Really? Did you count?
No, I don't count.
Did you at home count?
Claire did.
Claire
I know
did. Hi, Claire.
Claire's always counting.
I think this is a repeat tank top, but I didn't think about it.
Oh,
till
Claire
after.
will let us know.
She will let us know. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah, thank you for always tuning in, Claire. Claire, you are our number one fan.
Woo! Sorry, Mom.
Ding, 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 ding.
What you got there?
I happened to glance over on Levi's side of the
Kitchen.
Oh yeah, no.
A theoretical kitchen.
And he had these.
The fun cards, the question cards.
cards.
Well, I didn't know what you wanted to talk about because I mean,
my girlfriend asked me the same thing because I told her I was on my way,
Uh-huh.
and she says, "Well, what's the topic for today?" And I said, "I don't have one."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what happened? No, I was saying that I was the luckiest boy because I was worried about something, and then like everything worked out. So.
And there you go. Okay, there you go. Everything always works out.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's this illusion that in my magic magnet. Speaking of Magic Mike, my magic magnifying mind, I will go down this rabbit hole and I will panic over something that I don't think is going to work out, and it always works out.
Sure.
Usually to my advantage or better than I think it's going to work out.
Oh yeah, no, it was like some
Yeah.
secret third thing. Like it was like, it was like, well, this is gonna happen. Well, if that doesn't happen, then it's gonna happen like this.
Right.
Well, if it doesn't happen like that, then it's gonna happen this way. And I just need to make sure I'm ready for it. I have to plan my response. I have to be able, so I don't feel attacked when they say the thing that they're gonna say, which is completely theoretical that I haven't even, whatever.
Yeah.
And then and then they text and say, I'm gonna send my son to pick it up, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I was just like, oh.
And the other thing about this is when I
Oh.
say, is this going to work out or not work out?
Who cares?
Well, the funny thing
Well.
is when, oh, I'm having a really bad day. No, you're not. You're having a day. It's just not working out the way you want it to
Yeah.
work out.
Not the day I had in mind.
Exactly.
Which-
But it's just a day.
Yeah.
Not a good day or a bad day. It's just a day. So this whole idea, we talk about this all the time about value judgment, right,
Yeah.
wrong, good, bad.
Sure.
The idea is that if I don't have a way, if I'm not attached to an outcome and it just happens,
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel, And the thing is to find that balance, that neutrality, that equanimity. Otherwise, if it turns out this way, I'm going to be so happy. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be so sad. And you get on this emotional roller coaster. And we have to avoid that.
You mean your Captain Crunch sweet spot?
Yeah, baby.
Full
I
circle.
love the Captain Crunch.
Full
spot.
circle. Full circle.
All right, pick a card, any card. I'm going to lay them all out.
The only thing
Pick
I
a
have with
card,
that is
any
that
card.
I like, if I don't have any expectations, then I'll always be surprised, or I'll never be disappointed. But then I feel like I'm selling myself short by like numbing myself to any sort of like, I don't know, highs and lows and that sort of. There's got to be a
maybe.
way to like manifest abundance and happiness and joy, but like without like putting all of my eggs in one fragile emotional basket. Maybe.
I've been down this road many times for many years, and I've just decided that let it turn out the way it's going to turn out.
Sure.
I don't need a way.
Yeah.
But then what happens over time is when I get complacent or it just becomes sort of a mundane routine. I need something.
Yeah.
I need some juice. You know what I mean? I still need some juice every once in a while. I need something to get excited about. I need to be a part of something with a group that we're working towards a goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, the only goal I have is the only goal I have every day is to contribute to another person's happiness. That's my goal. My goal is always to help others,
Sure.
Do nothing, serve the moment. What was that other one? The new one was be an open vessel. What was it? It was with Todd. It was at that meet. Remember?
Oh,
What was that? It was a new. It was like sort of a new one. It's similar to. It's similar to. I can't. It'll come to me at some point. Okay, pick a card. Any card.
Open vessel. Open vessel. This one looks fun. Oh.
There's two on each card. You don't like either one of them?
Oh no! I mean, okay. No. Okay, fine. Is it better to let relationships ebb and flow in and out of our lives, or intentionally try to maintain them?
Wow, it's so funny you would pick that card.
That's why I tried that one other one. Because then the other side says, "Who have you lost touch with, but still wonder about?"
Get that card out of here. All right, let's pick a different card.
Yeah, those are both loaded things. I think for both of us, actually.
No, okay. All right, no, this is good to discuss.
Yeah. You want to get vulnerable? Let's get vulnerable. Whatever.
So,
do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay. I think, my opinion. I think. I don't know which I do.
Well, it's one or the other.
Well, I think both. Well, no. Yes, both. I think, logic, whatever, that it is good to let things ebb and flow in and out of your life, because I have no idea what other people's, wants, desires, what their priority list looks like, so I can't necessarily exert control over
regarding the relationship.
I can't control. I love to control other people, and I love to control how they see me and how they react to me and whatever. But I feel like that's rude, I guess. It's not good to force people in and out of your lives, or force people out of your lives, or to hold on to people. If you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, it's meant to be. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Please call me back. Whatever, that sort of thing. If someone ghosts me, I'm not gonna be like, did you get that last text I sent you?
Yeah.
Did you get that last text I sent you? Because obviously they did. Right. But I feel also that, if a relationship means something to me, I need to put what I can into it. I need to put some energy in it. I can't just everything, kind of like what we were just saying about I have no expectations of this relationship. If they love me for who I am, then they'll find out,
and
or
you
whatever.
You can do that for a time, but if it's still
turning the knife,
or if it's still tugging on you a little bit, you'd throw out some bait. You know what I'm saying? You kind of reach out, and if the response doesn't come back, if there's no reciprocity, then you kind of know where that. To answer this question, is it better to let relationships ebb and flow in and out of our lives, or intentionally try to maintain them?
Intentionally. I like that.
Try to maintain them. And there's a person that, I ran into recently, and I would love to have maintained a relationship with them, but they have no interest in doing that with me. Mm-hmm. And I have to accept that. Mm-hmm. As hard as that is for me. Right? I would have loved to stay friends and, did some of the things we did together before, but they're not interested in that. And so is it better to let the relationship ebb and flow in and out of our lives? And, like you said,
I think this is on a case-by-case basis. Thank you.
Yeah, and will the universe bring our souls together?
You'll be Chippendale squirrels in a tree in the next life or something, like the Sword in the Stone. Remember when he turned into a squirrel and fell in love with that blue squirrel? Cartoon. Cartoon. Sword in the Stone. Yeah.
But I do, who have you lost touch with, but you still wonder about? That happens all the time.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I
wonder what happened to so-and-so.
Yeah.
You get with a group of people who used to be part of a nice gang of people, and you're like, hey, has anybody heard from so-and-so?
Sure.
No.
It was my friend Marissa's birthday the other day, 11/11. I know that's her birthday. We're Facebook friends, but we haven't actually spoken in years and years. We used to be tight, every day, lived in the same dorm, worked at the same restaurant, spent holidays together, all that.
Dorm life.
Yeah, we did a road trip cross country together.
Wow,
Almost
right.
got
And
arrested
if you haven't seen
a
or
couple
heard from
times.
her in like years, of course you still wonder
right.
about
And
it.
I feel, very responsible. I feel responsible for not maintaining my side of the relationship. But that's something that I have to accept and deal with. I mean, could I reach out? Hey, I haven't talked to you in 6 or 7 years.
Right.
Yes, I could. But,
And then, well, I bring up another good point, which is...
Marissa, if you're watching, hi, happy birthday.
Hi.
Probably not. I mean, sorry.
Levi's a great
Good
guy,
point.
luckiest boy in the world.
Good point, yeah.
Or there are, I lost my train of thought. People that, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's fine. It'll come back with that open vessel thing Todd said the other day.
Yeah.
Maybe. People you wonder about. You hear a song, you eat a food, you see a movie, you see a thing. People aren't we all just made up of all the people that we've ever met, or whatever. And that's a quote from something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe you pick a card. Maybe we should move on.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
today.
Not today. Not never, but not today.
If you have or were to have children, no, we don't want to get into that today.
Nope.
Oh,
that's good.
Yes.
What's the other?
What are you?
I like that they're related questions. Oh.
What are you afraid of? Levi Trent Grooms.
What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of heights. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of going backwards. I'm afraid of dying alone. I'll say that. I think that's one that I've uncovered recently with people coupling up and having kids and all that sort of stuff. People entering into older stages of life and parents passing and people passing and things like that. I think that's something that I am becoming more aware of. Afraid of losing my faculties. Afraid of getting older. Fear. I mean, not in like a plastic surgery sort of way, but in like a
not being able to function.
This morning, I am having to do this to do the New York Times crossword on my phone. I'm gonna have to should I zoom up the size thing? Should I get glasses? I know there's that
Solutions.
Yeah, time. Health things, linear time things. I think those are the big ones. Snakes. I don't like snakes.
Yeah. Not a fan of the snake.
Well, I mean, just Yeah, I don't mind them if I can see them, but I don't want them sneaking up on me.
No. Or touching them.
Not really.
I want to hold on to one.
Not really. No, not like a pet.
Nah.
You?
I was listening to your list your fears or the things that you sort of came up for. They're not the list of your fears, but the things that came up. So Joseph Campbell, I read, said that children, babies, only have two fears: fear of falling and fear of loud noises, because they don't they haven't interacted with the world long enough.
Yeah. That's in their frame of reference. Yeah, falling off the...
Because it does, it's like, whoa, right? So, and then ow, right? And then loud noises, oh, right? Because, they're in the womb where it's...
Yeah, you don't want to fall out of there.
That's all they hear, right? They're not, they're being lullaby, it's like they're being lullabied.
Soothed.
Yeah. So loud noises,
Sure.
and then adults are afraid of fear of losing what they have, and fear of not getting what they want. So there are a total of 4 fears in general. Now things fall under all of that.
Yeah.
Right, because when I heard you talking about your fears, fear of losing your faculties, fear of losing what I have, right? Fear of not getting what I want. So those are, we talked about earlier, expectations or a relationship or, see a person at a party or event you haven't seen in a while, and you'd like to chat with them, but they told you never talk to me ever again. You know what I mean? And so you're afraid to go up to them because they said
Never talk to me again.
right, and then there they are, and the universe brought us together, so maybe we are supposed to talk, and they're like, no, get out of here.
Yeah.
What am I afraid of? This was interesting because when I was married, and I knew that contract or the marriage had run its course for me. And I was afraid to get out of it. I was afraid to leave my marriage, right? Because I was afraid of dying alone, which you talked about, right? Afraid of losing the love of my children if I were the one to initiate this separation. Losing the respect in my community. The 100 people that I made my vows in front of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that counts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I thought, is that why I'm staying married?
Yeah.
I'm staying married because I'm afraid.
Don't stay married for the kids, though.
I'm afraid of dying alone. I'm afraid of losing the love of my children. I'm afraid of losing the respect in my community. That's no reason to stay married. You don't stay married for the fear of something.
Right. Yeah.
You stay for the love of it, for the joy of it, and there was all of that was gone in terms of, we were just
going through the motions.
Well, we were just beat up by so much stuff. There was just financial insecurity, and not just financial insecurity, actually, having no money, and
I'd call that financial insecurity.
and autism, and alcoholism, treated, untreated. It was a bear. It was just a bear.
Yeah.
And we both just needed some comfort. And we weren't getting any at home, right? And it was just too hard. It was just too hard. What else am I afraid of right now? Not too much. I don't really fear any. I had the knee surgery, right? And I was afraid that
Never play pickleball again.
Yeah. But what's that really fear? Well, that's the fear of getting fat.
Well, I mean, the fear of time, the fear of losing your,
it's
aging,
something I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Something I enjoyed in this community, right? So the knee injury brought up
a lot of disconnection,
not being able to physically exercise, not being
Yeah.
part of my community. That pickleball community that I really, really like, and I also had that fear that I would gain weight if I didn't have the cardio, part of it. Wow, what's the matter with that?
Nothing's matter with that.
No, guys, say it.
No, just.
When you do that look, because this is what having friends is all about, and having meaningful.
Did you weigh yourself?
No, I didn't weigh myself this morning because I had
You had to.
I had to stuff my feelings from Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
And then
so you ate ice cream or something.
Yeah, and then Sunday I had a big pasta dinner.
Oh yeah.
So between Saturday and Sunday.
I was wondering if maybe you're like 2 pounds up or something, and that's why.
I think I am.
And that's why you're.
Go ahead.
That's why you're so upset. Bringing up this whole cardio thing with the pickleball. I mean, I'm sure it's. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure I was 2 pounds over.
You got the shirt on, so.
Yeah. I'm sure I was 2 pounds over this morning, maybe more. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait until
No, I hear that.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna weigh today's Monday?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not. I may not weigh myself till Wednesday. I'm not sure yet.
Right, and just maybe skip a meal, have some celery.
I was gonna skip dinner tonight. I was gonna actually skip dinner tonight, or just eat some,
No,
liquid,
I was
liquid.
very light yesterday because Saturday was a thing. Yes, no, I did get into the ice cream after the dinner when we got home. And then
Levi
yesterday
and I
was
saw each other at a social event.
I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I just need to
Yeah, so they had the
big breakfast, and that would be it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So they had BOGO at Publix, and the 2-for-1 on that BOGO means buy one get one. They had 2-for-1 on the Ben and Jerry's, and I wasn't gonna do it, There's
Oh, you
none-
did it?
Yep.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Americone.
Oh,
Dream,
yeah, that's good.
Americone
Yeah,
Dream
yeah. It's
and
got like
fish food.
ooh, fish food's dope. Yeah, fish
Yeah.
food's very good.
And you know what?
Very good.
Last night, because I was stuffing feelings, you know, I had a little bit of both, and you know, didn't fix it. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, they'd
Did
really be
not
good together.
Fix it, man.
Yeah.
No, they weren't together. It was one after the
Oh,
other.
okay.
Didn't fix it.
They have a s'mores one that's really good. It's marshmallow and it's got chocolate chunks.
I'm
and
just
it's
a
got
purist. You know what? I'm a purist.
Fish food's not pure. There's like
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
like
I'm a
chocolate fish
I
in
know.
there.
There's fudgy fish and
Yeah.
marshmallow and
Yeah.
caramel and chocolate.
Ooh,
But the Americone is cool because it has vanilla ice cream and it has a little chocolate covered
cone pieces.
cones with the caramel swirl.
Yeah, that one is good.
Anyway,
That one is good.
what is the most challenging thing you're dealing with right now, Levi Trent Grooms?
Ooh, what is the most challenging thing I'm dealing with right now? What is the most challenging thing I'm dealing with right now? I mean, I want to say not having my job, not having my work define who I am as a person, define my worth. I mean, I feel like that's just something that I am having a little trouble with, like work-life balance. We're going into the holidays. It's going to be Thanksgiving next week, and then Christmas and everything. I feel like I am having trouble, work-life balance. I would say separating my commitments to my personal time, to my I again, luckiest boy in the world. I love my job, but I feel as though sometimes I don't make enough time for myself, and then I overcommit to other things to balance the scales or whatever, and then I don't have any middle time or whatever. I guess that's it, you know? Yeah, that'd be about it.
Right.
And you, sir? Pass?
Can't talk about it.
Okay, that's cool. You want to pick another card? Huh?
What is the most? Well, I don't want to offend anybody who's in my, you know. And I said, well, you know, because what is the most challenging thing you're dealing with right now?
Yeah.
Being away from my girlfriend.
Right on.
You know, being. I'm not alone, but you know, not having someone.
Holidays. Holidays are coming up. It's a time.
No,
I mean,
it's not so much that the
no.
holidays.
Okay.
No, you know, it's because it could happen in May or June.
Sure.
You know, I'm still going to feel the same way.
Okay.
But that's never been a thing for me. I know it's a thing for a lot of people because I don't have any emotional attachment to the holidays anymore.
That's good.
Yeah, I worked on detaching emotionally from almost everything in my life, which was also a concern. Because then, well, aren't you looking forward to anything?
Yeah, sure, right.
No, I'm not, you know. And then, like, don't you miss me? I'm like,
See you when I see you.
yeah, no, I don't, because you're not here.
Yeah.
You know, I worked so hard. I've worked so, you know, not hard, but I've worked on staying in the now, right? If you miss something, then you're not in the now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you work
that's
on
true.
being
Yeah.
present, then you're not missing. You can't miss anything because it's a waste of emotion to miss something because it's not here. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Right?
Radical acceptance.
You
yeah.
know, but
yeah.
but no, I mean, I do miss my girlfriend sometimes. You know, I have moments of it. Everybody has moments of that.
Sure.
The other challenging is the caregiving, I guess. You know, it's going on 4.5 years.
Mom.
Yeah, and I love my mom, and I'm going to care for her, you know, all the way through. And there's no, I don't have FOMO because of that. I don't fear I'm not missing
Sure.
out on anything
Yeah.
because I don't have any desires, right? Because I had to get to that place where I didn't want to suffer. And so, okay, I had looked at this, you know, in-depthly, you know, through Buddhism and, you know, get rid of attachments, no desires, no attachments. And so I've worked really hard to, you know, have as little to no attachment or desire, except from the basic desires, right? Food, shelter, clothing, procreation, right? Not that I'm gonna have any more children, but you know, I do enjoy a sensual experience, you know. And I like having that experience with my girlfriend. It's just not, and it looks like it's not going to happen for a while.
Long distance hard.
Yeah, we're going on, our whole relationship for 10 years has been basically a long distance relationship, even when we were in the same city. So that's sort of the most challenging thing I'm dealing with right now is, you know, how do you get your needs met? You know?
Yeah.
Just the human basic needs of touch and, you know, hugging and, you know, that kind of stuff with someone that you have a, thank you. Not the same, thank you though, very nice. You know, in the caregiving, I'm not struggling. I'm not having a challenging time with the caregiving. I'm doing it okay.
Yeah.
It's going to get challenging. As she gets older, it's going to get more and more challenging. I know that. But again, I stay here now. Right now, my job is to get her to her doctor's appointments. You know, go food shopping, which I would do anyway.
Monday's soup day.
Monday is soup day for Mom. She's on her own. I'm just crack that can. I think.
Do you put out like 3 different cans for her to choose from? Like, do
Well,
you want
there's
clam chowder or hearty beef and vegetable?
She likes the vegetable lentil and the chicken and wild rice.
Progresso?
What's that company? No, what's that company?
Campbell's.
No, Amy's or
Pacific.
yeah. Pacific something.
Yeah. The like organic-y one.
Yeah,
low
the Pacific.
sodium.
Yeah, it's very good.
No, yeah, it is
the
good.
Pacific one.
No, I
yeah,
can see the
yeah.
label.
Yeah. Which I like too, by the way. I
Mm-hmm.
like the chicken and wild rice. But Pacific Garden or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah. What else have I having challenging with? Physical therapy is challenging. You know, doing the exercises. But,
Do you have homework? You kicking?
Yeah, but I only have to do them 2 days a week, so. And I feel good. I'm playing pickleball every day.
Great. Good. Yeah. That counts, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm struggling with sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've been
Not enough? Too much?
Been taking that Excedrin, that Tylenol PM or Benadryl to sleep, and it just makes me groggy all day the next day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know about all that.
I've gotten into a little pattern.
Yeah.
And I got to get off it. I got to get off that stuff, man. You know, I got to be able to, because I was sleeping fine for years. I didn't need anything to fall asleep. You know, I do my exercise, But yeah. How about you guys? What do you guys have challenging going on in your life? Maybe you can just get that stuff off your chest. You know, grab a friend. You know, grab a loved one and just say, hey, why don't we do that?
Tell a plant. Huh?
So here's what we suggest you do.
Okay.
Grab a friend and tell them what you're afraid of. Just get that off your chest.
Yeah.
Because it loses its power.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what is the most challenging thing that you're dealing with right now? And share that with your friend. And then maybe they'll share that with you. And then you two can have a meaningful conversation, which will increase your happiness, relieve your loneliness.
Decrease loneliness, yeah.
Yeah.
Reduce stress.
And reduce stress.
Yeah. It's fun how, like, when putting things into words, it does remove the power from them because they can be so giantly amorphous in my head. But I'm like, I'm afraid of, going blind. No, I don't, Yeah. Wearing glasses. I think I'll look really cute with glasses, so I'm not really.
Yeah, I gotta worry about that. No.
Yeah. Captain Crunch.
Yeah. So, what are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for Captain Crunch. I'm grateful for these conversations. I'm grateful for people still giving phone numbers on Post-it notes. I got a phone number at the dinner the other night.
Oh, wow.
Now I did not say that I will call or text this number, but I'm saying that I did receive a number, and that made me feel
Unsolicited?
yeah, moderately unsolicited.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's my number. Give me a
Yeah.
call, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, romance isn't dead. I mean, it's not happening. I mean, that's what I'm grateful for. Old school.
I got a number and she told me to lose it.
Aww.
No, I'm teasing.
Uh,
I'm teasing.
grateful for.
No one gave me a number, but I thought that would be funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm grateful that you pulled that card.
Yeah.
You know, because I did need to clear.
Get that off your chest.
Yeah, I did because it was had some power. You know.
You know, I have another
power.
deck of these that's all gratitude questions. Maybe next time we should just do the gratitude ones.
You know,
Instead of
whichever one.
these-
No, these
instead
are
of
good.
these
These are good.
emotional-
No, these are good. These are heavy. You know, these are good.
Oh,
But yeah, you
these
can
are-
do the other deck, sure.
Yeah,
we can
why
go.
not?
We can flip deck to deck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think we already had some of these. All right, let's.
Spray it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great infinite wonder of the universe, maker of Captain Crunch and Peanut Butter Captain Crunch and Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries. Did you know they did that? I think we need to. You need to find. I need to find the sweet spot between my mushy life and the too crunchy to shred the roof of my mouth life. And it is a very Goldilocks. I mean, what is the? It's so funny when you talk about these things. We talk about these things, and I just feel better after 28 minutes of. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste. We're gonna close with the theme of Goldilocks.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, breaking and entering. One was too
Finding
hot.
the sweet spot.
One was too. But they kicked her out. She found the sweet spot, and then they kicked her out. That's what I don't understand. Why? What is that telling children? You know, theme of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Boop. Respecting other people's property. Boom. Like I said. The
Yeah.
importance of moderation and the
Yeah.
consequences of one's actions.
Yeah.
So I guess we're both right.
Let's take that with us today, shall we?
Never go into a bear's home uninvited.
And especially in Florida, because you could end up dead. All right.